draws you it draws you the home of wise people. It takes you home of the wise. Ekero ekerereki. Aye Susi kwamboka ni kweli. Susi kwamboka, by the way, na akororega studio lakini kamera yago siegete and tuinkunyara gukubika se stream ekero kamera yago ere off, so igore kamera yage kyababa elinde nalyo ndanyare kukubika guchema egente gitangani ntagide gukwanira ose e point ntangani yo ya yenchirura nyale kwando what we call criticism a point ntangani nei aba igitabu ya Proverbs chapter 15 asome 31 to 33 egoteba iga a point ntangani nande take caution and take heed to it so that you can live well. A point ntangani gotanga admit when you are what? When you are wrong. Admit or accept when you are wrong. Okay? We will say when you have been wrong. Enchirinde abura nyole, you have been doing something. You have been doing something without knowing that whether you were wrong. But once you have been cautioned that this is wrong, and it has actually been proved that it is wrong, just admit that it is wrong. And once you do that, egetabu ya Proverbs singa kikagoteba. Egetabu ya Proverbs tiga insome igumuna kikagoteba manye kulire tine point yo kikagoteba iga. If you listen to constructive criticism, you will be at home among the wise. Kinige songongo soma tina soma ke ige Swahili. And gyamanya goteba kujumatinga, if you reject the discipline, you only harm yourself. But if you listen to correction, you grow in understanding. Fear of the Lord teaches wisdom. Humility proceeds honor. Amen. Karengana point in tangani nga accept or admit that you have been wrong. In conjunction with this verse is this. Manaba minto Susi gaki Stacy, no the Susi. Hiyo anaitwa Stacy kwamboka. A camera yago iko off, and when your camera is off, I'm unable to bring you to the stream. And I know the problem of your camera is the browser you are using actually imefanya nini? Imeblock kamera yako. So wakati hiyo browser imeblock kamera yako, my sister, there's no way your camera can turn on. The only way you can do it easy and it can be so fast, try to just clear data of your browser. After clearing the data, and then reset your browser. After resetting, you will join asenjirere nyororo. And ekero join kogenda kuna kogenda ji process ngora mpaka ke wikiria aria so go debinga allow your mic and come to access allow your mic and come, or allow your browser to access your mic and come, please. Karaki, just allow, don't block. Allow, or don't ignore. If you go back, it will block automatically, but you have to allow. And make sure you have closed every app. App yoyote yenye umefungua kwa simu yako, kama ni WhatsApp, Facebook ama nini, first of all, just close those apps before you start joining. Ndio itaisa kuwa rahisi. Anyway, I think that one can help you, and you can join. Ikitabu igia Proverbs abana ba minto ngakimwe ugiateba. Igiateba ngangagi. Pero kokoragi. Igiateba nga constructive criticism, it drives you home of the wise. Yani ekego koleta ase abantu bali abangaini babuate obosemi. That is constructive criticism. How does this constructive criticism comes? Ano minto di ampa de viga. Ano minto di ampa de viga. Point intangan ni nate abang admit when you are wrong or you have been wrong and accept it. Tiango de ekero andake wa kodra kagos. Andake kero wa kodra kagos. Aitura mayenga na kagos wa kodra lakini kwa nyoru mutotenga eneli gos. In fact, you accept that nga najire eneli gos. Egintu keri wa kora ya koereraria. In fact, ya koereraria. No more discussion. Asenginjo umuntu naimuka akeira sawa aseukira chikuge kwana segete. Already you accepted it is a mistake and it has gone. You see, they won't be having a negative a negative talk about you because you accepted it. After accepting it, indeed, you have now known how you should be dealing with the wrong things maybe you have been doing somewhere else. And before that, this person, this is wrong, he has to give you an alternative way how you could have done that thing. Hey, you go nalio criticism yaye ekoba constructive. Warolire itabungero ajebu kwa kaoto tengo nyomo if your brothers wronged you murangeli privately mukwane komo motevinga wakorera kubega yenaya. You know, you are just criticizing your brother for what he has done to you in one way or the other. In fact, this is so constructive. And once you have talked to your brother, if your brother agrees that what he has done is wrong, you have won your brother. And indeed, your brother will join you in the home of the wise. Thank you. Susie, Stacy akisoka okoleki. Oli said the browser yao, my sister. Karuku ali said the browser yao, you will be able to join. Thank you. Okay, karibu. Point ya nene kabuni eliga. Bana wamindo. Point ya nene. Neye. Accept you are wrong, or you have been wrong. After accepting, ask that friend of yours, or your friend will give you an alternative how you could have done it. Then you become wise, and then you become somebody who knows how things are supposed to be done. Another point in tangani, a point ya kabiri, a point in tangani. Nabo ngonye ando bolito ekero ngunago munanguna gosuka nabade nibwate chinsa ibirega nibwate 1 hour igana 30 minutes ye hewan manyego rumegega abantu balia nganjite bajirema boke igale egechongo asege sunta kare takorora kana angi jaba boge igo basi njugenda bwa igo ora ni mora bataba ya asuito boziri nora karibu baba karibu nande rore neti wage yago nye fix buya ni fix de kuna kuzumbua na lia mangana kwa buya okay
Yeah.
asinge network yago ni strong enough tiga nko ribaga a point yin tanga nate banga admit or accept you have been wrong or you are wrong yementere ngo usito kolengana na ukubwatira ni kitabu ya Proverbs chapter 15 31 to 3 ilinde ntaragenda the next point
Inara proverb yare bateba na kibono nga we accept kanye igole na litugukwana turigiriritie genta
bono
lakini gento kerongeri na kim ekero muntu wa accepting you are wrong it makes you understand the feeling that either no muntu ko umiza it will make you get that feeling yoliako nyorane concerning the way you ulimuumiza. I think the moment utakubali hiyo makosa, you get the clear feeling from that person atakueleza the way he or she felt and all that. Basi ya that tu ilinifurahisha ama iliniguza yako tebanga, he who ignores discipline despises himself, but whoever heeds correction gains understanding.
Yes.
Na kia kinaro tebana ki okay, unabona tutebe na gosire bossly. You know the moment sija accept ila makosa and then bossly expressed the way she felt or she understood the mistake, I will never know what bossly feels. Mimi kwangu itakuwa ni raha, but kwake atakuwa anaumia. But the moment I admit the mistake na niseme nilifanya, I will gain the understanding and I will win the heart of this person who you always say bossly. And by that, unajua watu wengi wanachukulia kitu kama kitu rahisi, but at some point it's a good thing because it brings about peace. It brings about love. Which makes somebody stronger. Kwa ule mtu mwenye hajawahi umizwa na mtu akakatalia makosa, he or she can't understand what we are talking about. Na ule mtu mwenye ameumiza na hajakubali makosa can't understand what you are talking about because kwake itakuwa ni routine. But once you get to kukubali hizi makosa, it makes you feel the pains na trust me, whenever you accept that mistake for the next time, sidhani kama utarudia sababu itakuwa imekufunza. Yeah, that's what I can add to that.
Thank you. Accept when you are wrong, and whoever listens to discipline does what?
Gains understanding.
Okay? And whoever accepts corrections does what? Okay.
Yes. Ecclesiastes. I need to read it to somebody.
Diga insome if you listen to constructive criticism, you know constructive criticism. Leticia Combo, welcome, Baba. Mama Morgan, asante. Constructive criticism ni ile somebody can criticize you in whatever you are doing, actually, you see, but in a way which can bring growth. or a change and a positive change. Somebody can see you, for example, here in the studio. I'm here. Maybe natumia kisungu mingi. Let me use that example. Natumia kisungu mingi. Arafu onyora omuntu nalechikalia. Omuntu oyo olechikalia anse go criticize egesongo kiane. Ekera ansire go criticize egesongo kiane. In fact, through that criticism, I will try hard and hard to advance, okay, to advance my English. Through your criticism that my English is not that okay, I will get time to construct a good English, a good language. Let me use that word, a good language, which everybody will be happy with it. So, your criticism, in one way or the other, ulikuwa unafikiria kuwa itakuwa maybe in heart in one way or the other, but mimi imenisaidia kwa sababu I've learned something and I have to take heed to that. And after taking heed to that, in fact, I will become wise. I will become so educative to learn that English, and all will work out well.
Walter, can I read this?
Yeah, please read the verse you said.
Hii nayo hii ni ya negative criticism, but let me read it. Ecclesiastes 5:2-3. Egotebana king. Be not rash with your mouth, nor your heart to be hasty to utter a word before God. For God is in heaven and you are on earth. Therefore, let your words be few. For a dream comes with much business, and a fool's voice with many words. Hiyo ni ya ile sasa negative criticism. Yaani Biblia inasema aje, tusiwe wa haraka kuongea, iwe kwa mdomo ama kwa roho yetu, yaani hiyo ni thinking. Because God is in heaven and on earth, na yeye ndo anaona kila kitu. Yaani ile harakati ya Walter ameongea kisungu mingi, so ndani yangu I feel like Walter ako kwa show na show off, you see, but which is not right. Walter is trying to do that maybe because he is used to, ama akona sababu yake, but as for me I've already judged it like he is on a show off. So that means my heart is having a lot of words niki mbele ya Mungu, not knowing that this is the only way Walter can pass a message to other people outside there. So what do I need to say? Wale watu wenye I personally nikiwa kwa hiyo class, because I'm a human being, wale watu wenye tuko na haraka ya kucharge, please just slow down, get to get the point first, get to understand everything, and then be chargeful. And remember that charge and will be charged. The same sword you used to kill me is the same sword we used to kill you too. That is it.
Thank you. Aye, Mama Morgani.
Morning. Yandi.
Akia kana tu aga kuna ukumia misienjiringa mine.
No, I think my dear topic mo aten.
Yeah, topic no yeroja.
I wish months or met. Mwanzo mere Psalms 115
3
to 5.
Psalms 115 3 to 5. Boki tubure buku?
Nere ingo tubura.
Akimusomera erinde naryo.
Psalms 115
3 to 5.
Egoteba. Psalms 115 3 to 5 egoteba nga. Our God is in heaven. He does whatever pleases him. But their idols are silver and gold, made by the hands of men. They have mouths, but cannot speak, eyes, but cannot see. They have ears, but they cannot hear, noses, but they cannot smell. Inaendelea kwenda chini, sijui niendelea ama niachie hapo.
Alisema kufika verse 5. Leticia zinivo?
Yeah, but it connects down.
Yeah. So nabwate ikiringa atagithe gukwanira. Tigamusomeri Kiswahili na kero kiako tebaiga, lakini Mungu wetu yu binguni ama yuko binguni. Alitakalo lote amelitenda. Sanamu zao ni fedha na dhahabu, kazi ya mikono ya wanadamu. Sina vinywa lakini azisemi. Zina macho lakini azioni. Ni sipi hizi? Hizi ni sanamu. Siko na vinywa lakini asiongei. Siko na macho lakini asioni. Leticia, kwani rango amangana yu kurengana una kwaye begire handi yarireti gochingo ase etobiki ways now to deal with criticism.
Halafu nsomere Ezekiel 20 to 12.
Ezekiel 20. Agocho irenga.
Monyu wethe use network yani gusumbua. Nache nande nsoe bia.
No, you're okay.
Tukuigweta kwanira.
Monyu wethe.
Bono baba. Mbura ya tubono ya sariki network.
Leticia, tunakusikia. Ni kama neti yake ni mbaya. Hiyo jina yake Leticia inanikumbusha my daughter.
Wow, Leticia soka beno omanye koira na gocha. Meanwhile, Bosiri. Baba karibu. Kwanira mangana ya ways on how to handle criticism. A point in time in kwa iguna yateba. We need to accept and admit our mistakes, or we are wrong when we are wrong. Yementere na ndo kwane abirata tunai chi agoto iberi so tichirio gwate kira nyare goto elimisha kanda rana shoni nawara
Nwagara.
Unajua Walter, Boke mambo.
Poa.
Unajua
karibu nazo.
Tebwati man and also when somebody will accept and I continue kufanya the same thing. Haitakuwa ya maana. If we mean to accept, let's accept from our hearts. Si kwa mdomo. A lot of people, they do just say, I'm sorry, but they don't mean that word. So accepting haijatusaidia is a one way of, yes, dealing with it, but still kama tutakuwa tunafanya msana hiyo ku accept, it is just because of accepting, is just a minute you accept, then you say sorry the next minute, but still you continue doing the same thing, haitatusaidia. So ni ombi langu kwamba unapokubali umefanya kosa, kubali kutoka kwa moyo wako. Usikubali kwa kufurahisha mtu, just accept ukimaanisha we mwenyewe. Hiyo ndio ningeongezea. Kwa hiyo
good. point ya kabiri nubwate point ya kabiri gusenda araba point ya kabiri goteba iga
nche mbwate
ka injumo na bana ngode ngaina bana bangaini ngaini tosembi karibu to point ya
kabiri renga to enjira yoko fight yoko handle criticism is that when a brother, okay, when somebody wrongs you, go and meet that person privately. And if that person accepts the mistake, you have won him. You have won the brother.
Egine kitabu kya Matayo bali batamanye disikali nanga yiga magana yarkurwa egine kitabu kya Matayo some 15 some 15 galiga nabugweka oti if your brother sins, go and show him his fault. Okay? Even genda morogie ebi baby aya private uso bobe bwaya private akarwa mbete birigo. If your brother listens onye your brother ka wotegerera, in fact you have won your brother. Na kiri kintu kyarire mwabira bantaba ya mwaturi kirimo. Hallelujah. Boge gadero.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point you can turn that even came. We need to know that at some point abantu abako to criticize, they are not like yani ule mtu ana nia mbaya. At some point that maybe he or she has got a logical criticism, that is a sincere criticism.
Wow.
So you need to face this person okay, right now narore omongina meri ochira butiga boronto me example kia njenimba njite mwenzi na kingo tumwero nde bwenzi example. So onye omongina meri nation ochira onte biringo omongina meri nakore tenaki na tebetege na iye. I have no right, I have no reason, I have no evidence to charge Mary or to crucify Mary. The best thing is that I will go in a private way, nimtangazie makosa yake, hiyo yenye Biblia inasema the sins. Nikishamwambia, before I accept one thing, if this person is good or wise enough, he or she will give you a reason as to why he or she did that. And then after that, you charge it. Maybe the he was critically sincere. He wasn't negative in any way. And kutoka hapo, I think it will make sense kuliko kwanza kumcrucify before you know anything about the person. Besides, hata kama ilikuwa ni nia mbaya, if that person accepts, that means that the love of God has already done his work. And we are ready to go.
Good. Let me just add something small there. Let me add something small, and then nation nere mwaka bagakwane nae bosini yuwe drum kwata kanta du kwano apana ba minto point nera boka tebrenga onye Mary ochiro mo tebrenga yarebo kwori okolire ika. You got no right to charge Mary. You need to go private to that person mwenye amefanya, muulize umefanya aje hivi na hivi na hivi, akueleze. Now, there's something I want to put here, and it's so important. So important. Onye your brother okoko say direct. Niga koko say direct. Na nduma nyitenga this is my brother amefanya makosa hivi. Na ande kera koko say kwagenda kwachi kumukwanira kwarole abu manyede. But this now we have three parties here. Mary, acha seboke, bokwera no just your brother. Now I want you to go with this information. This is when transparency comes in. When you go to your brother, with clear information on how he has wronged you. Tell your brother, I've had this. Warorire from so and so. You wronged me here. Why? Or did you do that? I think this is something you have not known. Actually, you are going to confirm. Bono even in abora agenda or out cheer your brother, your brother that are going to Bono again do and rono kogenda kwini kwaya. The other thing ako kogenda kwini kwaya. Nande kero kogenda kwini kwaya. You must use logic. In fact, that's why you are what to make up with it again. There's logic criticism. You need to use logic. Logic in it. You go while you are not sad, while you are not annoyed, in a humble way, and they show humility as well to approach your brother. Elinde onyare kumanya. Kambanere mubolie kero kwa mubolire. If he accepts or she accepts, yes, she did, then she can easily apologize to you. And after apologizing to you and accepting that she did so, then you have won your brother. And your brother definitely atakwambia, yes, I told Mary. You see?
Walter, I had something on your point, please. I'm sorry. Kwa your point here, Walter, we can say that we don't need to take a criticism as a personal contest.
Yes. Yes.
Why do I say that? You see, ukifungulia moto saizi na ufunge oxygen, like hiyo moto itazima. Like ukifungulia moto, ufungulie oxygen, it will continue burning. At some point, as for me, maybe I say because of Walter, I just wish to lose the battle to win the war. Sitaki kupigana sana kwa sababu if you continue fighting this criticism, it is going to be a personal war. Like you are making it personal contest. Like you might end up losing anyway. That's why we need that logic yenye Walter alisema. Oh, that's why we need some knowledge to handle this criticism. We don't need to take it as personal contest and all those things. Otherwise, hizi vitu ni za kuchukulia tu in easy way, we let them go.
Amen. Bo, Mary. Ulisa bosi.
Leo mimi nimekuja nifunzwe hapa. Maana kuna mahali inanisaidia labda in one way. Umeendea huyu ndugu yako kumuuliza. As the Bible tells us. Ukifika pale maybe emotions zake ziko juu. So what are we supposed to do with our emotions?
That's why nilisema hivi, you need to use logic. Because you don't know. No, you don't know. When you don't know, go.
Okay, what if Walter, you are sure of what we are going to ask?
You can't be sure. You can't be sure when you have been told that someone is said. You can't be sure. Hapo hatuwezi tukadanganyana.
Walter, let me tell you one thing. If you know the origin of something, you know that origin kwenye imetokea. And you are that sure when you go to confront that person, you know.
Lydia, antake Mary kora kwana ke manye ko tebiri die ke ndo ke ya. I wanted to remove them from somewhere. Mary.
Imani tiko semo nyuwete gakiana tiko akie konsumbu amo nyuwete.
Ndoko iwete lakini uko ameta ye kwa ni lyo gitoko iwete.
Tigangire liyo bageri mpakwa linga mbuya mwenzi.
Mbia mono.
Yani bosi redi taa kuanjira na nochaka ko motebi korubono baka mambi. Lakini yeke ntongeri bosi redi nta eteko korusie kiagere binte byo machadaro ye binte imoko kwanere binge byaba byangape na irinje. That's why sometimes I am strong enough. Woman is strong. To kongi yelinse. Ayagendera gukwana biyogenda te gutimbira meri amache. Asironga asimanyete ngakende ngeyongo kwarerete I know malipo utalipwa tu hapa duniani nikikuangalia hii foto. Igoti gamba tebi abana baminto. Ntobwata abantu kisambuli. Omuntu naro okumanya ngoyo ngo kwana bali na posiri no musani oposirie na bagocha fomu egenta agotebi kogoito moyo nchukie anya kobwata moyo ri pegi style ngabne ina bogo nchukiera nche mama meri ntamanye tikende gionsi.
You're right.
Igo ebintu binde mbire totabwenere tikwege nanganyare bukwanire busegere bwango omuntu no you have to follow onyo omuntu oria kenore nga ngogo kwanare bobe nomanyete nga nyasaye ngo ikale bworoke ebintu biri bibesekane taso omusunda byacharabu nabo okomanya igo nto bwenere tikwege nanganyare bogotebiriga oriagiti nakige kogera nganchete ebukunere gaiga Saburi 27 Saburi 27 nsome ekebunge kemoiga negya kabiri gegontebiga omonene nero omubaso one na ogotoleka kwane ningo ndanyale koiroka positi ngo kuiroka pi ayegandara konyo gukwana ebyo gokwana omonene nere ebuli ekegerete obogima bwane muntoki ndanyale kuoboa Kono gwete mnagandata kobori muntoki oranyale kuoboa ekero abakori amabe bakong'umokera nga bamere ababisa abana abo bangechete nigo na bagwonchorana korwa nebe omuganda omonene bwesegi ongetana inire kegusinege kongugaki nabo mogosome Kiswahili guse egesongo understand ebukweyi nige komenta chinguru nande yango moyo nga asironga sinayobo omokori amaya tobo omokori amabe totwara omuntu gwokogamba orengeri nga nyasaye nachago ng'ani nagotege yani nakwegerere yaya nyasaye gagokwegerere kerayo omonyene njia sako ni safi.
Amen. Amen. I love that statement. I love that statement. I love that statement. Yes, Bob.
Mary okoli rabutikang'ira neri boss legend kyari kuboringa. You are sure of something umuntu kwanje. Yeah, I'm there. I need to get you out of that.
Even me, I was together. I was together out of that.
Fine. Nandegenteke, maybe I can say Walter ndo alinifunza. As much as you are sure that huyu mtu ameongea, still you need to get a way to approach this person. Because no kwa sekuru wasike tabugia Proverbs 15:1 yagotebana kim. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh. Naki.
And a harsh what?
Sorry.
Venderera?
Okay, sorry. It was an interruption. But a harsh word stirs up anger.
Exactly.
As much as you are very sure umuntu nakwante, still you really need to get a way to approach this person. You really need to get a way to start up a conversation with this person. Alafu, okay, first you can even try out to find out the mood of the person. After that, you will always find a way to ask something that you needed to know. By that, at least mtapata jibu, ama you easily conclude that thing.
Good. Komentera nayo tigango debe imposible. Example, jengo kwa boni example ya kurnyumbaria. Osiri aye kwa mukiri wachire chiro. Kana wajire chiro watigire wambo nyumba. Umotebinga wambo kogenda eskuru ekebungo obekerere igalia. Wambo ere agoleki ai mugige bungo geria gana garge skuru ache ejiro galia sokonia chinyeni chiago omubolinga wambo ekebungo nkwa begalia sinago tebi ago debi nga nabeka alore how sure are you nga nabeka ekebungo geri gali
I'm not sure.
Good. So you can't be sure of a certain information somebody has brought for you as a second party.
Okay. Isa pro. It's not me. That's a word.
Not you.
I was just asking for somebody maybe akopale inje.
Yes.
What I meant is this. Our reactions matters a lot. Kwa hivyo. Juu nyuma utaraba shuange gente komete naro gotebi whatever ekero kishua bosilina kwanete kwararire ekero kininde shua pi water weka kwanete kwararire osenge ngorabo ko chire kwanire oso comment riga yes live yane nasema tu una comment ga I'm sure na amanyite something kwararire so atutairi kwa that minds tato igure gendo tato gichiere ngora umugusia goteba nga bintu mbia wara Saga yes, tukae wapole kwa vitu zingine.
Eyo ne point ya karenga ine point ya kabere twale gukwanira about
akito taraye kora tigamente gentabo point ya kabere tutai conclude to gotebega don't take revenge na reikiri sto gotai bossly nga don't take revenge. It's so important to avoid tolerance and avoid any repetition. Even if you are being crucified emotionally by your critics, or even people who mounted, who you feel thanks and not criticism, people who fight you bitterly and relentlessly. Find in your heart to pray for them. Even this simple but powerful words, pray for those who are lying about me. Tusoma kurwa kitabu ya 1 Corinthians 10:10. Nor grumble as some of them did and were destroyed by the destroyer. Yani unaweza pigana na bado ule mwenye anakupiga vita afanye nini? Akumalize. So you don't need to fight, you don't need to revenge. Just pray for them.
In fact, that's not grounding. I want to be so clear. That's not grounding. That is the third point on how to deal with the criticism. That is the third point. I want to put it clear. It is the third point on how to deal with the criticism. Don't revenge. Criticism, it doesn't need revenge. In fact, in a qualify, go 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 10. Wow, you don't need to take revenge. This criticism, it is so sincere. Yeah, it is so sincere. It's not the mass that you are being criticized negatively. No, you can be criticized and grow through that criticism. I think in one way or the other, they are making you to be actually a wise person. Ndio manake tulisema point ya kwanza kuwa if you admit or accept that you are wrong or you have been wrong, in fact you become in a house of the wise. You become wise. That is after you have listened to discipline, that is when you have actually you are ready to learn. You are ready to learn. Unataka kusoma kitu fulani, unakuwa mtuko wise. So that is the third point. Don't revenge.
Alafu Michelle yote abana ki Michelle niyo manya goteba se point yinga treat criticism as the fuel of the next time you are being challenged. Yani hii yenye umepata saizi inaitwa aje? Saizi mtu amekukriticize, you have learned something from this, so take that thing as a fuel, yani iwe ni mafuta ya uko mbele, because you as a leader or as a human being in the world, you will be tested each time. So each time you are challenged, take that challenge as a fuel for the next challenge.
Had on something bosiria se point hiyo.
Okay, langu tu ni kusema ya kwamba let us just forgive, and after forgiving don't dwell there. Yani usishinde pale eti fulani alisema hivi, saa ushinde kwa that point. Just forgive and let it go and just move on. That is what I can say. Tom menyororong wote nante beti nche no moriri bono tukomenya abo wake kitingoronga nona tebe tu ngo cheso ncho wasekera na korire kinarenge wadinse.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, lero dagi
sede wasoma rero nachaga monsomi
ya digana rara soma ji message jira ibere isato iga godiri mboka nande
kambo favor lakini ncho studio mami
gambo squeeze ambizere de white ni madenga ningi na mogorra gambo favor kwa divorce
Walter mbata 2 minutes ingende kasi akimoko ngari bageri nkwane nsauke
aye kwana ba
ara libono ara digan ko jita gejibere muno go kwana na injenta ide kumeka na agent koliga ngira ne goja to gendere na bosi to ruma
sawa
boge
igendonat kango rengo te banke ngena ki
ai boge gora diganda go te jita gejibere please utilize it well.
Umete kwalire tayeka yana ya monande.
Menta isano bono.
Okay, thank you. Inginare goteba. Ekero kwa beire criticized, una boss liateba, don't stay there. Move forward. And whenever there's criticism, just make others to be wiser in handling this situation, as the Bible says, or as the Bible instructs. Do not allow criticism take your feelings. Don't allow your criticism, the critics destroy your mind.
Yeah.
Nande yatabana kiwa nga whenever we go through this, let's take it positive. Accept it in a positive way. Not everything that you need to take in as negative, because as you continue taking them negative, ngwanda chiro seriete eriote imeye ngoro yako. Okay, naborita be physical, but it will bring that pain whenever you are wronged, and you feel so pain and all those. So please just let these challenges go and don't blame anyone. Not even yourself. Do not blame. May God bless you. The power of prayer is the amazing thing. The power of prayer is the amazing thing. Let's pray and move forward. Let's forget about all this. Igor criticism. So online forum on tokorukunga Michelle Thompson. That lady ameandika vitabu mingi sana. If you read them, trust me, you are ready to go, my dear. Anyway, nawapenda sana na nawahenzi sana. Love you. bosi sijui nikuache peke yako ama nikae hapa ningoje Walter.
Sasa utaniacha peke yangu aje? Okay, there is this ningependa kuuliza on behalf, maybe there is somebody who's watching us. Is there any need to be open when somebody amekuface? If you say it or you didn't say it.
Amekuface as in?
As a brother, to ask or to just confirm from you whatever maybe I'll scare. Is it good to be open?
Yeah, it's very good and very healthy to open up, because by doing so it will set you free and it will set your sister or your brother free. How? Like now, bossly umekuja kwangu uniambie Boke, nimeambiwa umefanya hivi na hivi. If honestly I did that, it's good for me to tell you like, bossly, honestly I did it, but will you forgive me? Will you find a place in your heart to forgive me? You see, whenever I do that and then you tell me in a cheerful way that umenisamehe, itanipe ile freedom that I need from inside me. Sababu nikikudanganya nikwambie sikufanya, it will continue eating me because I'm very sure I did it. Bossly ameniuliza na nimekataa, so itakuwa ikiniumiza ndani. Still itakuwa inaumiza bossly because in one way or the other atakuwa anajua kuna kaukweli fulani hapo ama hakuna kaukweli. Still hata kama ajui kama kuna kaukweli, kuna ile feeling atakuwa nayo. Instead ufanye mtu afight na mwingine kwa kitu yenye unajua ni ukweli, it's good you just open up, because I don't see a need of hiding all these things. We are human and human make error.
Okay, another thing is this. When somebody I'm confront to ask you something, number one, you need to be open. To let the process of healing kuwa simple for both of you. But while you are just expressing the way you wronged that person, consider your body language. It means a lot. It explains a lot. Your words cannot say the reality, but your body language can explain everything that person needs to know. So when you just do something, consider your body language. Be watchful with that, because sababu.
But my sister, you know what?
Yes.
About body language, if I'm lying, hata kama nita concentrate on my body language, you will never lie on body language. As much as you are lying, I look into your eyes, I will see like kuna kauoga fulani. So
eyes are part of your body language. Eyes,
yeah,
mouth, everything.
Ndio hiyo naambia watu kwenye like, so, when you are lying, it is easy to know for somebody who knows these things.
Yeah. So be careful. It's better you be open for both of you, kwa sababu utakapokuwa umejisuilia na unajua hii kitu ni ukweli, kweli nilisema hivi, kweli nilifanya hivi, ama nilimsingizia kitu ambacho hajakifanya, and yet you are just denying and your body explains everything. Do you think huyu mtu atakuona nini? Atakuchukulia aje? Even if you say sorry, ataichukulia hiyo sorry imetoka kwa moyo wako ama imetoka kwa mdomo, ama you just want to fool the person and in the reality you know the fact. So let us be careful, or let us consider our body language when we express some things for our partners or for our friends to get the way to heal. Kwa sababu if I will be not open to you Boke, nakwambia kwamba okay, you can come and just explain yourself. I did this, I did this, I did this. But mimi mwenyewe kama ndani yangu sijaamua kukusamea na sijajukulia hayo maneno ya kwamba, ama your body language inaniambia anadanganya, is just fooling me. Do you think nitafunguka roho yangu kukusamea? Sitafunguka. Utakuwa
still kuna mwenye atafunguka kukusamehe, but it will remain a pain inside you because amekusamehe kwa uongo yako. Yeye amekusamehe na anajua ni uongo, lakini amekusamehe. Unajua itakuumiza wewe mwenye umedanganya.
Ndio sasa. So when we talk those things, let us consider our body language. And wakati una solve kitu kama hicho, umeletewa maneno maybe ni criticize, and you feel like huyu mtu amekuexplainia but still there is something iko ndani yako ya kwamba you're not sure kama hayo maneno yameisha. Just ask any question to clarify or to make this person explain why amekuja kuomba msamaha ama why amekuja huku confront. That clarification questions, they will make your heart to settle actually, because kama utauliza alafu baadaye uanze kujiuliza like I wish ningemuuliza hili swali after mumeshamaliza, still bado you are still on that, hold on kwa hiyo criticism yenye umecriticize, alafu bado still unadanganya roho yako ya kwamba nime move on. Unaona, haitakuwa vizuri.
Bossy,
Yes,
acha nisome verse moja hapa. Inasema aje? Proverbs 11:12 inasema, your own soul is nourished when you are kind, but you destroy yourself when you are cruel. Ndio tumekuwa tukiongelea. Whenever you open up, whenever you want to be honest, it heals your soul, it nourishes it, it gives it a beautiful smell like a rose. But whenever you try to hide things, whenever you try to do all those silly things, your soul remains to be cruel. It will even stink. The worst smell ever.
okay.
Yani itakuwa inakufa kiundani na wewe hujui.
Yeah. And kitu ingine Boke, nikuulize ama kuna leo hii umeambiwa Lydia amesema ama Boslia amesema ama Kahamba amesema kitu fulani kukuhusu, and umesikia kwamba Kahambo aliambia Bosli akaambia Lydia. Sasa Lydia kwa vile maybe instinct zake zinamwambia huenda hii kitu ni kweli ama si kweli, akonfront Walter, aulize Walter, hii kitu kilikuwa aje hivi na hivi. Haya, sasa Walter naye ndio mwenye maybe nataka advice kutoka kwake, aniambie the best way, tafuta hao watu mukazungumze. Unaona, nikuja kwako, nimekuja kwako, yes, nimesema maybe nimeaccept venye tumeanzia kule juu, nimeaccept, nimeomba msamaha, nimekuja nimeconsider my body language, nime open up and nimeomba msamaha, umenisamea. Do you think like after kunisamea ama after wewe umenisamea, do you think it's important to sketch your next move?
To sketch your next move?
Yes. Or what you or the way you are going to I am mkubwa. You get my point? Okay, namaanisha hivi. Leo hii umekuja tumesuluhisha mambo and after kufanya maelewano and tumemalizana, tumesameana. Kutoka hapo kuna umuhimu wa kuangalia jinsi utakavyoendelea kucommunicate na huyo mtu.
Yeah, sure.
Haje, maybe labda kuna yule mtu ako pale nje ya ajui haje.
Unajua Biblia inasema wakati mtu okay, sijui but I will find out that thing kabisa clearly nikulete. Wakati okay, maybe tusema wakati mtu amekukosea na mmesuluhisha, hapo sasa you need to take caution. You need to guard your steps. You need to guard everything you do with this person because you don't know. Nakiaba gusiba goteberanga bwanchimbwa maisomo yetamanya ini. Okay, we might find a solution to our problem, but still you don't know what's inside me. I can tell you the truth. My body gestures are like so sincere, but after then, what's inside me? You know nothing.
Mkubwa, back to you. We were just doing our own questions here.
So sababu mimi nataka nitoke, Walter amekuja sasa na waachia verse mbili.
Boke. Ngayo ko jibono dia tura diango dara iraniri na jama chwali ya mugwiraniri ya irinari. Ajenga ti comment na rodre ga mbaka ngo ndoje liri anyagundia ko denga bosiri elaborate on put the language please. Digo bono koranga ige ndongere kia enga ga niri ko kore ko baka jisa ini lida wa bala stadi.
Body language imineti niga na bonda. Okay, this one ile na alivo liga. Nabo Walter, maybe nimekosea Boke. But my words yanaomba msamaha. But they are not sincere. Kwa roho. But my body language inaweza kwambia kwamba huyu mtu hata kama anaomba msamaha, kuna venye ananicheza. So nikasema we have to consider our body language when dealing with these criticisms. So
okay,
you can talk.
Let me say this, Abana baminto. Napa having this criticism, it can be sincere sometimes, okay?
But Walter, tendera ukatisha. Many of them, they are negative, full of negativity.
But
now one size small.
Mostly on your point. On your point from the book of Proverbs 11:12, it's foolish to belittle a neighbor. A person with good sense remains silent.
Yes. No. For Siri. Into granite. Ni maite body language nelia umuntu agocha agi. I'm sorry ga agrinde nyabire agintu girina ko I'm sorry. Ibo ne ruta gete kumanya nga icheraki umuntu yacha wa apologize goja sore go senjeraki every send goja sore. Also matters a lot, and body languages communicates, of course. Tego kana. Lakini a point here a point here. As this person accepted his wrongdoings, as this person taken in your feelings, if yes, like me, me I don't, and this is the reality of me. Me I don't see any big deal about something because I know everything has a solution. Everything, no matter no montukwa, it has a solution. First of all, when you are positive such a way, be it no montori will criticize in a negative way, just take it to be positive, and from your side. And after taking it to be positive, nabiko yoga, pamur pambote vadeva ngago Uganda ma, aziki ata iruwe ito. So, ekero ayo monyene you have taken in that criticism to be positive. In fact, no muntu lia or criticize in a negative way. Agu kuminga. I thought that I was to put it down this person. You see? How positive he is or she is. After herself or himself asking those questions, Okonyora. By the way, he has actually left that thing aside. And you won't see that thing actually spreading anywhere because you took it as a positive thing and you used it positively. Umuntu kaitenga ko misali in one way or the other, but I am saying in junga no mga inyole, you turn the harm to be the materials to build yourself. President
You people, you are making this thing sweet for Kangivekondegas.
Yeah, it's okay. Gaki gasirinde gasikia baba, gasinere guturagiria bana, gasinere guturagiria ba mama, guturagiria ba tata, chiango nintu bago chabaligeria, chiandi nintu bago chabaligeria. Your work is so important.
Naro do moganda gabutiganda matai karibu mbatigene ifungo viverente bena ki. Proverbs 11:9 yakotebanga, evil words destroys one's friends. Wise discernment rescues the godly.
Amen.
Alafu kifungu kiende kia Proverbs 25:18 yakotebanga, telling lies about others is as harmful as hitting with an axe, wounding them with a sword, or shooting them with a sharp arrow. Ng'amang'ana aliyokwana igoro y'abantu, yani those lies. Umaita watu wengine tunaongea but we don't really know how far that thing goes into somebody's heart. Ni kama kurusha mawe kwa ocean ama kwa sea. You don't know how far that stone goes. Wewe umerusha tu. But for you to know, you need to take time and maybe upime the height of the ocean or the sea. That is, you need to know how much this thing goes into somebody's heart. Naki aba African proverb yote barana ki like litimo lirutirene no mu bisogo ndiriko kuumiza una okay earo igerenge erutiro no mu bisogo teriko kuumiza buna litimo liririre na noraro likurutu no musani ogo. So in anything we do, like, okay, I personally, sometimes back I was there. But trust me, says I'm reformed. Mimi, staki stories za mtu hata ziniguze. Before you speak about anything, yani, sailo umeifikiria tu hivi na lengera anything about blessed mom. Irudishe kwanza kwako. Just imagine, kama ni blessed mom angeongea hivyo kunihusu, ingekwaje? What were to be my reactions? And then you will get a reason as to why utakaa chini kwanza kuongea mtu mwingine. That's all I can tell you. Mbarikiwe sana ngwane kambo favors kabo.
Kora some message yule ndi munali kauma umukwanirani.
Kambo favor ko tabanga exactly. When facing someone, don't go ukingoja akuambie yes she did it or no. It is just him or her to open up and say the truth. From there, leave negativity aside, deal with positivity. Kwanza negativity things builds us up, motivates us. Take everything in positive way and keep silent. Exactly. By the way, naoneka dokuligeria save kwa bantu abange bakorete ki wenye wamewin ni wale wenye walipata negative na kinturaro turatebe amatemu kuruasa abantu bari bange. Look at Jesus. He was betrayed by the best friend who was Judas. Look at the story of Joseph. Au watu wote. Anyway, it's nice to be with you, to share with you. Tigande ndigasi. Tukutane tena baadaye. I'm blessed with you.
Thank you. In line with the message, and I will give our Ugandan girl to say something. In line with the message, Kambo, she has said that don't go to somebody ukingoja. I'm expecting that person can say yes, I did it. You see? Ndiye where a good example nje. Mi nikienda kwa mtu nimuulize hii kitu imefanyikana hivi, imefanyikana aje, niambie ni wewe umefanya ama si wewe, na kama unajua mwenye alifanya ni nani niambie. Mtu asiniambie, do you know what I always do? By the way, me, I just leave that story there. And I will handle that story to be your story alone. Those second party, third party, fourth party, I don't know them. because you did not mention, you did not tell me, you did not open up and tell me that I did it or someone did it. So I will treat it like you are the cause. Na tirabu na debi agi mbiyamano esagu sini kabe mudum yabutambe togendere no Uganda ni mani. I think I'm talking a language which you don't understand, but welcome.
Nashukuru kwa nafasi.
Asanta.
Mbona Boke anatoroka, hapendi wageni?
Boke analialia ako kasini, anataka kuenda kasini, tumemweka hapa, alikuwa ameomba dakika 2 amekaa 10. So ndio maana
ametoroka. Hata kama hapendi wageni, sisi ni majirani cha nguvu.
Na tena mtalimeni kuwa majirani kuendelea.
Na tunapendana, Wakenya tunapendana, na sisi wa Uganda tunawapenda sana.
Yes, Ugandan men, they are nice. We are all one. Because I'm using the word men. I'm using the word men to refer a man from the Bible. Man was made by God. So I'm using the word man to refer Ugandan, all the Ugandans, and we are wonderful. Welcome, Ugandan woman. Let me just be specific.
Nashukuru sana. Nasema happy Sunday kwa kila moja. Na tushukuru wale wenye tunapumua, tushukuru Mungu kwa sababu ni kwa neema yake. Sasa nikiingia kwa hii mjadala ya siku ya leo. Hii ni mjadala mzuri sana. Lakini mimi nikiangalia hii mjadala, yani venye naweza sema kwa upande wangu, najua kila mtu ako na upande wake.
Yes.
Mimi upande wangu naweza sema Boke akinikosea na mimi nimkosee, tukae chini tuongee, tusuluhishe hiyo maneno. Hatuwezi kuendelea kukua kama zamani. Hatuwezi. Kwa sababu siwezi jua ni kitu gani imefanya akaja kuomba msamaha. Kuna verses ambazo Boke amepeana hapo na ni verses nzuri na ziko na mafunzo. Kuna moja yenye amesema to keep distance. To keep distance inamaanisha nini? Uweke mipaka. Lazima itabidi sasa uweke mipaka. For example, kama mimi na Boke tulikuwa tunaingiana sana kiundani. Sasa kuna wengine pia tulikuwa tunaongea nao kuhusu Boke. Sasa unajua hata tukisameana na Boke, maybe bado nimerudi kumchimba. Ndiye anipeange story, nipelekeange wale watu. Unaona? Kwa hivyo mtu anaweza kuja kukuomba msamaha akiwa na nia nyingine. Mimi sikatai watu wasisameane. Sameana, lakini ile uhusiano kama ya zamani, keep distance. Maybe naweza kukuambia good morning, good night. Good morning, good night. Lakini story zingine ati unajua kumenyesha huku Uganda, unajua tunapiga kura huku Uganda. Hapana. Zile anachota ndiye apelekee wale wengine. Hawaambi unajua nilienda nikakapima akili, nikakaomba msamaha, lakini akajui. Kumbe nataka tu kukachimbua nikiwaletea. Kwa hivyo hao watu wanakuja kujifanya kwenu ati mtu amekusamea, msameane, jichunge sana. For example, Walter, wacha tuseme mimi naishi Uganda na mimi nakutegemea wewe, unanilipia nyumba. Wakati unanilipia nyumba, tumekosana na wewe. Unajua nitajifanya nikuombe msamaha ndio uendelee kunilipia hiyo rent. Kwa sababu ukikosa kunilipia rent sitafukuzwa.
Sure.
Boke, sijui kama hapo umenipata ama naongea uongo. Yaani namaanisha mtu anaweza kuja kuombe msamaha kwa sababu hataki kulose ile kitu alikuwa anapata kutoka kwako. Boke, sijui unanipata ama naongea Kiuganda?
Inaeleweka.
Yeah, in simple terms, is this, kwa point yenye President Mama amesema, mnaweza ombana msamaha, ndio, sameana, but you need to be so conscious. In simple terms, you need to be so conscious. The way you interact with that person, the things you can share with that person, what you may eat with that person, and etc. You need to be so vigilant and so conscious with that person. Since the point is here, since that person has wronged you terribly and they came to apologize, yani you even that person has apologized, still you have that feeling like, since it's human, it can repeat to do the same thing. See, you have that feeling, or it can do another thing which is more terrible than what they did at first. That is why we do say, for example, when we talk of marriage, abusive marriage, let me say that when you have got out of abusive marriage, don't you ever being enticed and go back to that marriage, because the worst will happen. I think that is what Blessed Mom tries to put across. And for real, it makes sense since we are human. But somebody can forgive you, and after forgiving you, he can be interacting with you, loving you, but avoiding you in some areas. And that is normal. That is being so conscious and understanding how you need to deal with people in different situations. Lilian, karibu Lilian.
Asante. Thank you.
Habari ya siku mingi.
Poa sana.
Yeah, we have missed you here. You know, we even have now people from Uganda. Beautiful ladies here from Uganda, they are here. And they have become before you.
Welcome. No, I'm the one to welcome them, or they're the one to welcome me.
You should welcome them, because this is your original home.
Blessed Mom, welcome. Feel at home. Na usitingike kabisa. Kwanza nasikia Kiswahili.
Thank you. Kiswahili nasikia, hata Kizungu pia nasikia.
Oh, that is good.
Lakini Kizungu kuongea ndio shida. Huku Uganda tuongei Kizungu, ni kusikia tu tunasikia.
Sasa hapa tutakufunza hiyo Kizungu hadi utajua kukiongea.
Nimeshukuru. Alafu Walter, sijui kama utaniruhusu niseme kitu nimesahau.
Please.
Niseme?
No. Yes.
Nilikuwa nataka kusema hivi. Mimi ni mwanabiashara. Natoa vitu Kenya, na tuko watu 4. Natoa vitu Kenya nikipeleka Uganda, natoa Uganda nikileta Kenya. So tuseme mimi na Lilian tunafanya hiyo biashara. Sasa kuna vile huwa tunakopeshana pesa. Lilian ananikopesha 100,000, saa ingine ananikopesha 150, 200, saa ingine mimi pia namkopesha. Can you imagine that amount of money tunakopeshana? Haya, sasa mimi na Lilian tumekosana. Unafikiria Walter, siwezi enda kuomba Lilian msamaha ndio nisiluzi hiyo pesa? Nani anaweza nikopesha that amount of money? Saa hizi hebu ambia mtu akukopesha hata 1,000 uone kama atakutusi. So naweza omba Lilian msamaha juu najua nani atanikopesha hiyo pesa, hakuna. Lakini Lilian atafanya nini? Atanikopesha. Kwa hivyo mtu anaweza kuja kukuomba msamaha, lakini kuna kile anafanya nini? Kuna kile anaimu kutoka kwako. Sijui kama mmenipata.
Yes, your point is very clear. Your point is very clear. That's why I said even in marriage, you can be actually abused while you are in marriage. Once you are being, and I'm talking this because I've been seeing people suffering, people dying, and in this case I'm talking of women dying, women suffering because of being enticed with the sorry, oh babe, I didn't knew when I did this, I'm sorry, sikuwa najua, nilijipata, nimefanya hivi, nilijipata, ikaenda ikawa hivi na hivi. You see, anakuentize alafu anakurudisha pale. Akikurudisha pale, you know, maybe alikuwa ameona something is more that you add, na hiyo kitu hakuwa anataka ifanye nini? Imuondoke. So ndio anataka kufanya nini? Kurudisha. But indeed ile character ita change. By the way, na haiwezi change. So utaenda pale, still atasahau penye alisahau, and finally maybe now he can kill you. That is the same thing onye kama mko na biashara na mtu fulani, mumekosana, first of all angalia ni makosa gani imefanyikana. Hii makosa imefanyikana, is it so affecting? Tunasemanga kuna makosa yenye inafanyikana hata ukiangalia hivi unaona this is so actually it was so intentional or something pushed them or how to do this. Even if you bring back your relationship, don't go that deeper. Be vigilant and be conscious. Now, if you were just giving one another 1,000 shillings out of whatever, a million, definitely you should be conscious on how you handle this money to her or to him. Because maybe amekuleta karibu, umpatie sile pesa, now afanya nini? Afuke naso. That is how human are, and this is the fact. This is the fact, and it's not a lie. This is the real talk I'm saying. So it is you to just limit the way you are going to share that money to one another. Ilinde momenye nobody. Twaiguire chiguru cha WhatsApp uga twachangira abantu after mwachangira abantu mwakolire bogo chikobolie breakdown ya gichiba cya tumeka eguru yasiekwa. Abantu basomeswa sino. Have you ever seen that? But these people, they were just friends. They were so humble. You were just eating together. And kidogo kama this person osukire na ndo moina segede and we group ende ya WhatsApp. And now he's calling you or is inviting you again to that group. If you join that group, what will you do? So it's a simple question and something you need to think twice. In fact, that is the life we are living. What I mean is this: be truthful to your friend and know that if you do something wrong to your friend, you are doing that wrong to yourself, not to your friend also. Karibu Gurugudu Liliani. Karibu Grindoni, karibu Jacqueline, elinde gerto ya tuna washe aga ngoraiga. Kima dia sediri ani achiru guchi nangane nari baga ara kwana kurukuntu nogo kukurukuntu. Deno.
Yeah.
Deno network yako iko aje?
Never. Yes.
Oui. Nguyatore.
Tebango.
Nguyatore.
Network yangu leo inanisumbua lakini mnanipata?
Ya, tunakupata tu potea lakini tunakupata mazi. Memtupa nje. Lilian, Jacqueline.
Yes.
Habari?
Nzuri sana.
Kasauti kameenda wapi tena?
Niko hapa.
Yeah, by the way, we were just talking here and sharing. By the way, mbuya twara sanga na ndwa tewanie kene tutari kona kobisana. Kono toko bolu bye nga chinche ranjire inchera gidro nyale kwando le toko nga grade system. Nere itoko na gukwanira mo ya chire nkumaga ni wedene libawo tanga. Don't revenge. Orol na omba msamaha. It was actually the third point on how we can handle criticism. You can share yours, or you can add to one of that point. Don't revenge. Another one, you say admit or accept your wrongs. The second one we said actually, or about it was about logic criticism. Okay, so you can add also Chiago onye kobwate iberisato to somentere nichu dibane lia wa
Maba kwa nende mbiyamo.
Mbiyamo.
Tege ndonda tebe. Koko gachana nigente kebe. Asima mwabirane. Na yo mino koko seire. Eke musaba mabira. Kero mwasaba nira mabira. Ende mwirinira nebuna mwarengi. Ende kokorora buna umuntu oyo nero kondetera mang'ana agokogechi omoyo. Go yani nabo kumukwanira of course lakini ebintu mbiro tanyare kosoka korwa somoyo. Ebintu ebinge nyara kosiekera mogo soki. Kwa sababu mang'ana narura soki nyara koreta irobo kong. Nyara soire koreta mang'ana amangi. Endo mete norio chikote yero mete ga kwendo mente obeke chumbi. Kera bekire chumbi mang'ana ali asoka ba mang'ana mang'ao. No gento mogokora jaribu kosiekera mang'ana anda make. Onya kwarore nyare bagari igana iga kirira somoyo. Yakunya koyasoka. Kwa maana gusokio kuna kuchikwarete shido gwetana kwa bagati.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Ase okomedero gwago. Lilian.
Tiganda korana na bana barate wakara kanya ukwana. I'm joining you.
Oh, okay. Clinton. Clinton.
Mbona ingi? Mbona mgichange? Mbona tunaonekana mbili?
Inakibono rero chinetu wa gichire chire masaragata iga deno. Oh.
Tigangonso akaisi kutoka mbeti anso akaisi ko.
Okay. So diga muna pagando na kuebanga tigange terich comment chira iberisatu kirindoni abo gogando na kuebanga diganda rara soma chi comment chira kero tugenderere iga kuna gosemania Clinton omogani ni docho omogani abu oisaranzire ase kamera ya Clinton baba mbiore
Buyande na kibwairire.
Bwairire buya.
Okay.
Inga kyogenderere.
Buyande igo mwana no tomye tangene. Acha komotari na nyolira lai.
Kai. Totebia marieta baba twagokire gokorora kai noche muno mesete buya kabisa kurwabu.
Aya kama leta ngoro kunya botu.
Okoro kuanga gi.
Agire koram amagendero Clinton okorera amagendero.
Clinton okorra amagendero nyabuke bano. Ira na gojo to tebi ngai Clinton okorra amagendero. Bosi yango tenga yes sometimes criticism na maene Clinton agi gendera. Criticism are to motivate us. The story of Joseph inspired who? Inspired me so much. He received every kind of criticism, and at the end of the day, he was made who God wanted him to be. Exactly. What don't confuse us. No, I'm not confusing you. I'm using this name man as it used in the Bible, in the book of Genesis. Man is used in the book of Genesis on the story of creation to refer to humans, be it female or male. Hope you got it right. Actually, it is true. Some people criticize others automatically. He or she wants to see how you behave, but if you are strong and focused person, you forgive and forget, because if someone makes a mistake, he or she wants you to apologize and behave. It is not easy for someone to say, yes, I did it. It's not easy, but me as Walter, if you wanted to create a strong relationship, and it's a free advice, and if you want to at least to restore back the confidence that person had in you, you need to be so transparent and say, yes, I did this, I'm sorry. That one can be understood, and it can actually gain back that relationship or friendship to 70% if it's not 80. Blessed mom, we love you. Dolin watching, thank you so much. Posiana Sema, exactly that. What I meant by saying that asking forgiveness is not that important, but what matters is, does it come from your heart? Yeah, of course. And it's only God who knows whether it is coming from my heart. Yes. Lingireo ni jaribu. Okay. Dorini na kutumia ringi tu saizi tu. Kidogo. Fayorina anasema aje? Yeah. You can ask one another for forgiveness if you make mistake with that person. If he or she is your friend, what to do is to keep social distance, and remember, don't share secrets with anyone in. There's some secretive things which you need to share within two people. Some uses forgiveness as a weapon of accomplishing their mission, which were not made first, which were not meant first time. So it is good to forgive, but be minimal or keep distance. I love those comments, and I think they are so encouraging. Blessed mom, you can forgive but restore your money. No, but friendship continues. Yes, you're right. Exactly, forgive but keep distance. Don't stress yourself of rooking what? Don't stress yourself of rooking peace that it is because you are waiting somebody to say sorry or forgive me. Create your own peace of mind and tell God to forgive you. A heart that is easy to forgive and to ask for forgiveness. Psalms 51, Psalm 10, we read that. Matthew 18, verse 15, we read this. And it says, if your brother sins, go and show him his fault in private. If he listens to you, you have won your brother. Proverbs 15:1, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Don't take revenge. It is crucial to embody tolerance and avoid and retribution. Even if you are being crucified. Thank you, Job, for sharing such a wonderful verses, such a wonderful verses. May God bless you. Nara nande comment chinda. Comment dinjire nara nataka wetera. Eye moiga arafu tomanya goragi. I think I'm done. Deno. Thanks, bro, but we had read them. Be blessed. Yes, we had read those texts, and I think Deno.
Oh,
it is your turn to share, bro, with us. I think now your network is at least, yeah.
Wanida at least wana mwana nko bwate maybe mniambie mwangu na ureko swati nda bwata lakini ngwete mangana makimake sidashika yote.
Yes, by the way, we were just talking all about how to the ways we can use to handle criticism. That is what we were talking about. Chinchera turanyare ko handle criticism weye na chio twari gukwanira twarara kwanire ki point yange isatu iga intanga nitwate babyanga abantu they need to admit their wrongs. They need also not to be so offensive. Another thing we said, we needed to assume actually criticism is logical. That was the second point. And the third point, in fact, that was the second point. And the third point, do not revenge. So far, those are the points that we have discussed. So you can add on them, you say something, or you add other points that you may be having, bro. Yes.
Kwanza ni washukuru kwa nafasi hii. Senjeri bagana kwani lyabuno teri rinware koranga bande bachi banda nyuma ya tent.
Bande bakire mbaru.
Ono basi omereti to handle the criticism. Naga no kwana around 2, 3, 4, 5 around 6 points. Joko handle. The first point is to listen honestly for a criticism and mwenye amekuja na hiyo criticism. His intention. What is his intention? Ukimsikiza tu vizuri, so you as a person utachurch wewe mwenyewe, you will judge it carefully because ushasikiza kutoka kwake, umesikia what is the intention yake ilikuwa ni gani. Number 2, what you should follow, decide if feedback is constructive or destructive. Before you give the feedback, after umeshasikiza the intention of this person mwenye amekuja, you must know the feedback you give iko na uzito gani. It is measured. So what's are being measured. Unajua, let me tell you, wakati mtu anakuja kuleta criticize, maybe mimi tuseme kwa mfano me and somebody nini yetu tuendani at 12, we are not in terms, so I'll make sure that every friend of mine amekuwa wamekosana na huyo mtu because that person tulikuwa tumekosana na yeye ama his friend or her friend. So when you give your feedback after mtu amekuja na criticism, una listen carefully with intention. Now what is the intention of this person? Akiniambia upaya wa Walter, what is intention ilikuwa ni gani? That's why I like some people, ukimwambia badala kuuliza so, sasa akikuuliza so anataka kukusikiza, what is your conclusion, what do you want to mbona kumwambia that story. So decide if it is constructive or destructive. Okay. Thank those who offer thank those who offer constructive criticism. Those one who can come with constructive yenye niko at least mtu anakuambia this is a constructive message, a constructive criticism. So you have to thank those people. So you have to say thank you for just for your maybe ile kitu ambacho umenifanyia ama for your constructive, something which can construct your life. Avoid exploding into a phase of constructive criticism. Minimize encounters with harmful people. You have to minimize some people. You know, kuna watu wazuri na kuna watu wengine wabaya, and that's why they say show me your friend, I tell you your character. So there's some people you can't be unaona pepe kila mtu, yani everybody. Kuna watu wengine wako destructive. It can destruct you, destruct your friendship with the other friends because of the word, ile message ambayo amebeba. So those people when you wako and say who are not fertile into your life, you have to leave those people kaza kuachana na wao because they're harmful. Something which is harmful, hiyo ni hatari sana. So make plans to act on constructive criticism. So after all of this, after you have unajua mtu akikuja na idea nzuri, so you have to make a plan on how to construct that criticism yenye iko constructive, something which can build, something which can make inaweza kufanya ukakuweka kitu. So that's sort of what I can say about criticism. But let us be careful on how. The first thing, be honest. Before mtu akuambie story, mtu aniambie story kuhusu Walter Osoro, I must know what is the intention. Maybe walikosana na Osoro, so inaweza kuja na negative effect yake. But if this person is coming positive effect, I must accept that positive effect from that person. But mtu akikuja with negative effect, take your time, listen carefully, what is the intention. Nikisema hivyo, just as a friend, there's a friend who siku hizo umesema it digital, yani watu saizi wote nikitaka kusengenya hapa na toka hizo dingine natengeneza WhatsApp group, naandika Osoro siji WhatsApp group ama imo ya kukusengenya. So I just entice those people outside there ambao na waendesi mpaka wanakuchukia. So when we come together in that group, we talk all the badness of you. Choose kuna mtu ameniambia kwamba there's somebody ameitishwa ameitwa kwa group fulani, akaambiwa somebody sasa unajua mtu fulani that person kila mtu akangi mtu mzuri, that person alikuwa amenipromise atanioa, sijui akakuta ka promise nani atamuoa there, na wao ashai kuongelesha anything. So this lady, she was ever clever. So alisikiza vizuri what is the intention of this person, mbona amekuja kuniuliza all of this. Yeye akamwambia with those stories. Mimi, I'm ever busy, you know. So at finally, this lady, she got this lady alikuwa kutengeneza group. She went and found other people when you call idlers, people who their minds are not functioning. Wako and wako idlers, they can talk anything. Finally, walitengeneza group. They discussed that person, wakaongea ubaya, they wanted now wakaanza sasa kutoa nje. That's what you can say. Yeah. Another thing which I can add, always those people, avoid those people who are ever idlers. Those people are idlers, they can plan. Unajua wanasemanga ile akili yenye inanga kazi inafikia tu vitu mbaya peke yake. Mtu akiwa relax tu hivi ana kitu cha kufanya anasema now what can I do? Wacha tu nifanye PCD. But somebody is ever busy doing his or her own things. This person unapata hata ananga time ya kupata hii the negative criticism. Mtu anamwambia kwamba Bolta, do you know what? I'm planning kununua drone worth 500,000. What can I do? Can we make this an APCD? You know, huyo mtu akienda mtu mwingine anasema kwamba this person they can rhyme, you know. Sasa unapata mtu mwingine amepumzika, mwingine anafikiria vile anaweza jenga ghorofa, wewe unafikiria jinsi ambavyo unaanza kusengenya mtu mwingine. So obvious when somebody anataka kuja kwako, we talk akuletee any criticism, just listen honestly the intention of that person. Intention yake ni gani na mbona amekuambia? Usiweze kumkatisha. You just listen carefully and very honestly. Wasikiza tu vizuri sana na baadaye make your own conclusion. Mwambie you know hizo vitu zinakuanga, but let us avoid kuongea about that. Let us make plans to which can construct our life, and that's all about me. Thank you for inviting.
Thank you, Kurunkuntu, for sharing such wonderful information. Actually, you have talked of groups, how people can create groups and discuss somebody. That one happens, and I know most of the people knows. The point I've got there, and which is so good, and people should take caution of it, is before you take in to a critic information, first of all, note the intention of that person mwenye amekuja na information. Why he or she wants to know the information. In fact, that point helps a lot. If somebody comes with negative about somebody, if you ask such a kind of a question, hiding. In fact, which is good, and that is how you can deal with the negative criticism. But most of the time, I'm encouraging this. Lilian, are you at the position to talk before I say?
I'm in the position.
Wow. Now we have to listen from you.
Okay, thank you. I'm always short.
Wow. Give us those short words we need.
Criticism was there, is there, and will always be there.
Exactly.
What we should do, it is to reduce the chairs in the dining table. And another thing, when you decide to forgive from deep down in your heart, because when you forgive from deep down your heart, you give your heart peace.
Yes.
So I'm sorry for that. Hawana wara na wanti tekwanya kusumbua mukumi. Oh no. Rosa Vadab. Okay, thank you. You know, Karakwana Walter.
Ana baba wanjete.
No wanjani. Okay. So, again, though, in fact, don't get stressed, or don't feel like you are being offended because somebody has criticized you in one way or the other. I know it is such a lowering moment when somebody comes to you and criticizes you. You feel like now you are low, but I'm encouraging you this. Don't be low anyway. That this criticism like the materials and build yourself. Okay, be positive and honest to yourself, and if you do that, then extend this to your friends out there. Even the critic himself or herself, just extend that honest and truthful to him or her.
Okay, now I said it.
You go on.
Maybe they like disturbing me, so there is nothing I'm gonna do. What I was saying is this: reduce the chairs in the dining table, whereby there are some people whom we abantu mbaro tokwarigania samagimaito. Yeah, lady, abasubati ntwanchitoko kugamba sana, but sometimes it is best to be private somehow. What I learned, sometimes it is best to be private. Nobody should know what is going on in your life. And kera abantu tarikomanya what is going on in your life, or you don't know what is going in their life, you find you are at peace. Peace is everything. When your heart is at peace, your mind is at peace, you focus a lot. You see? Go nyarore komanya what you want. Go nyarore ko amend where you always go wrong. But the key point here is reduce the chairs in the dining.
Maybe there's somebody out there is asking a question. Are we in the dining hall? Maybe there's somebody who's asking out there. Can you put this clear and tell them what do you mean?
Dining, it doesn't mean we're in the dining hall or in the dining table or what. Yeah, we should have friends. That's what I mean. We have friends, but reduce those friends to the number. Yes, of course, we are there to be friends with people and they're there to be in our lives, but cut that number.
Kuna wengine wako harmful.
Yeah, cut that number. If you want to be at peace you yourself, reduce that number. Yeah, have friends, check on them, say hi, how are you? But other stories, just cut the number. And learn to be private with your issues.
Good. Let me put it clear. Maybe Lilian has a point here. And I think this point we have addressed it, but not fully. Reducing these chairs in the dining hall that Lilian is telling us, friends are good, you know? Friends are good. And friends are meant to be good. By the way, let me use that word. Friends are meant to be good. But you may find that some behaviors, there is some friends whom you may find their behaviors are no good at all. What are you supposed to do? Be vigilant and be conscious always with each and every friend. Know what to share and not what to share. That is why Lilian is saying, try to keep privacy of your life. Let me again add this. Mostly, and this, I don't know how many times I'm talking this here in this show, saying this here about TV. Relationships relationships, please. In fact, when you are dating two people. Hey.
Hello, guys.
Yes, how are you?
So, I'm fine. I'm okay.
So we come up again.
Can someone please tell us the topic of today we're discussing briefly? Can someone please tell us the topic of the day and the topic we're discussing briefly?
Okay.
Anyone?
Yeah, I wanna. Okay, thank you. Who is this? What's your name, sister?
My name is Melvin. I'm a colleague of Kurukuntu.
Melvin?
Yes. Yes.
You are who to Kurukuntu?
Yes. I am a colleague to Kurukuntu.
You are a colleague to Kurukuntu, okay?
Kidogo tu.
Ya, hebu ambia Dena kuweke mahali alikuwa hiyo network yako ndio tuweze kusikizana vizuri. Ndio uweze kuchangia. There's a point I wanted to put across here. It's all about this relationship, by the way. What Lilian you are saying, it applies a lot, and it needs to apply for each and every relationship. Because it holds these relationships that we always get in, all what we have discussed, these points of dealing with criticism, on how to handle criticism, they seem to be actually turned the other way around. And they apply day in, day out. Like now, do not revenge. But mind you, Lilian, people, they do revenge through relationships. And on a serious note, which is very dangerous. Another one, the first point we said, people need to admit that they are wrong. By the way, in relationships, they don't admit, they pretend. They pretend. A great number of people, they don't admit, actually they pretend. They pretend. And that is what is happening in relationships. In a relationship, they are no longer working well anymore. Some works, but great percentage of relationships, they don't work because these points we are saying, they are being overturned. They are being overturned. So, Lilian, as he has said, live your private life. Know what to share with friends and not what to share. Have boundaries.
And another thing, don't hold grudges to people because they did that and that. That's why I'm saying reduce the dining chairs, but don't hold anything against them. You see? Because this thing was there before we were born. It's there now, and it is going to be there in the generation which is coming. You see? So don't hold grudges. When you forgive from your heart. Don't forgive just from the lips. And move on your life. And will you have a peaceful and happy life after there?
I love that. I love that. New life. You need new life. New life. Wairi biya banjuma njua
Nonde.
Kai kuna goto bas bono naye totereria ruta monua.
Yeah, and Chenkerinda when it's time to release the waters go, let them go. Murindo to yuragere, umorembe bwenkorosiri. Let's learn to have inner peace. As much as we are being tormented, it depends on how you handle yourself first. Majaribu yapo, na tuwezi yaepa. Let's call God upon every situation and everything that we're gonna make a decision about. And let's be ready to forgive, because forgiveness is only key that leads to happiness. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. New life navale umwenge igo. Mnago teba iga. Yeah, we need we needed to forgive as much as we are living in this world. And if you forgive from your heart. Now life continues. Emelindo nevero, and when all those waves are there, he's strong enough. Kurukutu.
Nonda.
Your colleague wanted to say something.
Let me call her. She's within here.
Okay, call her so that she can say something, what she had to say. I have only 7 minutes to close the show. I appreciate each and everyone who have participated today. I really appreciate. You are great people, and I gonna give the conclusion this way.
She's here.
As I'm waiting for.
What? You were saying something.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, English woman, welcome back. I'm here. So you wanted me to introduce the topic for the day so that you can also give input, right?
Yeah.
Today we were just talking on ways we can use to handle critics or criticism. In short, how can we deal with criticism? That is the topic for the day. So we got some points on how we can handle criticism. We have discussed from first point we have reached around 5 points. Your colleague, Deno Oro Kurukuntu, he has shared, and I think he can as well give you a clue. So if you have some points to add on what we have discussed, kindly let me just give you a mic.
How to deal with the criticism. The only thing I can say is that dealing with the criticism, it's all about positivity, being positive in all aspects, in everything that people say, in everything that people tell you. Always have that positive mind in yourself. That's what I can say about criticism. Always be positive. By being positive, then they can't get you, they can't get into your head. That's what I add on to that.
Wow, just like that.
Yeah, always be positive, not letting things go into your mind, being simple and positive. Always having a positive mind.
Can you repeat your name again? You said you are who?
My name is Melvin.
Melvin, okay. Thank you so much, Melvin. I can see, and I can hear very well that you are insisting on positivity, which is good.
Yeah, being positive in everything, in all things that you hear, in all things that people tell you. Always take the positive part of it. Like, okay, they're saying this, maybe it's because of this and this. Maybe I can change on this and this. Not always being negative, but Try to be positive, always being positive. I think you can deal with criticism through that.
Yeah, it is a nice point. It's a nice point. That is why we say there that assume that criticism is logic. Okay? When you assume that the criticism is logic, you have to be positive, as Melvin said. When you are positive, always and critic who may come across, you can know how to handle him or her, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I really appreciate Melvin, and you're much welcome to join our show every day. As from 10 p.m. Kenyan time, we are here. And I thank God that because I've got the time today to.
My promoter.
Dennis is trying to tell me something.
We have so many guys here in the studio today.
Yeah.
Wengi hapa watasema hi. Today bara TV.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Wow.
So many guys.
Wow, hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
We good.
Yeah, happy to
And
see you all.
You good?
I'm good, I thank God.
We good too. Thank you.
Wow, can I make a request?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I know maybe they know me. He can direct you to where I want to direct my request to, right?
Okay.
How many are you there?
We are 15.
Yes,
You are 15 or 16?
Actually, we're 16 around there.
Wow. So I could like to request for your support a little bit. Just go to our channel and hit subscription button, like and share with your friends. By doing so, you have supported the Varara team at large.
Okay, we're gonna actually, Your Highness.
Thank you so much.
Wengi hapa leo.
By the way, I have only 2 minutes. And see a show, and then we will meet by 10.
By 10.
Yes.
That is well. Mine inaanza leo naanza 8:30 then na wote utarasa wote muinadi. Yeah, I have a worship night tonight with the African Melodies band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will join so that we can worship together, my brother, when time allows.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dennis, and God bless you. Bye-bye, and say hi to your friends. Also, invite them to go and subscribe to our channel, Ibarareke TV, as you know. We need support, and may God bless you, bro.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye from Melvin. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Melvin, and God bless you. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Biamono azebalia mwabeire mukuna gutubwati ngora kurutwaga jagete gepindi mpaka bono iga untwikire chinsechi 11 news. We have shared a lot. I think it has been a great show. We have educated and we have informed some who might have not been aware of this. And you have shared a lot. And that is why I always say you are important as an individual. You have a role to play in this world. God created you with a purpose. So don't look down upon yourself. Try hard and hard to make sure that you are useful. May God bless you. May God see you through. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with you now and forevermore. Amen. See you at 10 right here in Ibaraigo TV. so that we can share more and more. Bye-bye from the studio. I have nothing to add than to give